Hey guys, welcome back to my program. And now I want to say, I've been thinking about things, you know. I've been thinking about how the world's going to end, okay? Basically, what's going to happen is there's going to be half humans, half robots, and they're going to war against each other. There's going to be spaceships, there's going to be flying vehicles, a human that's half robot, they're going to war. People are going to travel to different parts of the world in terms of galaxy. People are going to travel to other worlds that they find with spaceships. And Mother Earth is going to be overcrowded. There's going to be too many people in the planet, okay? And the world is turning vegan as well. And in that time, there'll be no such thing as Bitcoin anymore, okay? Like Bitcoin will be a thing of the past. It will be history. This Grant Cardone capital thing that Grant Cardone has going, that's all going to fall to pieces. Gold and silver is going to remain in Mother Earth, and it's not going to be taken elsewhere. And it's like the world is full of lies, okay? Like music is a lie, okay? Like things about the world that you live in. It's like women only go for the person who has money, and they never go for the broke individual. You understand? A woman never goes for a broke man. And it's really sad, it's really sad that women are like this because, of course, they want a provider. They want someone who has money to provide for their family and all this kind of stuff. But it's not like that for everyone, Like, I do all this information online as well. And in the future, no one's going to get views on social media. Like not one person is going to have all this attention going for them in Mother Earth because people are going to different worlds, different planets. They may even meet aliens over there and have war with aliens. It's totally possible that that can happen. And then tonight I went to poker and I bought in for $120. I put in to play. But I had a good game of poker, very comfortable blinds, all the blind levels, and I won $300. Okay, and you have to realize that that's 180 I won today. So I just paid my dad rent, $265, because that's how much my rent costs every fortnight. And you have to realize that rents are going up. Expenses in terms of living requirements are going up. Wages are staying the same. People are working longer hours, and wages are still staying the same. And it's like the price of living is going up, and people are working harder at their 9-to-5 jobs, okay, and are still broke. Do you understand me? Like people are still broke even though they work harder at the work 9 to 5. Then I find myself making all this content for people online, and I get one view for my stories in 24 hours, which is very unfair for the amount and good content I make for people. I post it all on my channel and people can dive into it and people can read it. But today I woke up and I knew that no one's going to call me. No one's going to message me. And I realized that for me, it's best not to message them at all. Like for me, it's best to go my own path, because I've tried to be very close to people and it never worked, okay? Because those people never seem to come my way, or they either block me, or they either gossip about me or talk shit about me or whatever it is. And it's like, no matter how much I try to be close to someone, I can just never be close to them. So what's the point in trying to be close to people? I mean, go your own path, go your own way. And then the thing about being single, okay, I like being single. I don't have to put up with a woman. I don't have to have sex with her every day. I don't have to buy her a ring. I don't have to get married to her. I don't have to give her kids. For example, I don't have to take her around the world. I don't have to give her all this money that I have. You understand? And then there's a side of people where people get ungrateful. They get very ungrateful when you send them something. You know, like they're annoyed by the world around them. And they don't want messages from you personally, no matter how good your content is, and no matter how much it makes them aware about life. They don't want anything to do with you. And they definitely don't want to come into your life to motivate you to make music, to make life coaching programs, to do anything. They don't want to motivate you for anything. You understand? And then there's the part where you must not rely on other people for anything. Don't rely on the government. Don't rely on people. Rely on yourself. You understand? And it's like we go in a world where we're trying our best to help people, and many people do not seem to agree with us, and many people don't seem to hear us, and many people don't say anything to us about our profiles online or about what we're doing in life. It only ever seems that they just want our money and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because you can shout them drinks, but the next day they're not going to call you to the festival. Because you made all this content online and they still don't give you money for anything that you've done online. You understand? So it's that kind of world. It's just full of lies, this world, you know? Because people are liars. And it's like we try to help ourselves. We try to build a profile. We try to make all this content so we can sell our content and everything, just to give everything away. You understand? So we make the money and then we have to give it away to other people. And guess what they're going to do with the money? They're going to spend it on brothels, on drugs, on living requirements, on traveling. They're going to spend everything of your money that you earn through life. And now this is the thing. No matter how you're making money these days, it's very easy to make money. It's very easy to do paid advertising and make money online. But do you know why it's hard to make money online? Because most people don't do it. You understand? Do you know why it's hard to break through in the music industry? Because people are not doing it. You understand? Do you know why it's hard to make seminars around people? Because people are not doing it. You understand? But as soon as you do it, it becomes easy. So when you decide one day to sell your information online, to start the process, then it becomes easy because you're learning in the process of everything, and you'll learn from your mistakes, and you'll be able to eventually make events around people or whatever it is. But you also need to practice in the meantime, and you have to put the hours in to make things work. You understand? So guess what? My YouTube channel in the future is not going to get any kind of engagement. Nothing. You understand? In the future. My content in the future is not getting any engagement. You understand? And why is that? Because people are going to different worlds. There's not going to be a soul on Mother Earth. You understand? There's going to be massive wars going on with robots and humans. And there's going to be World War III coming up very soon. Restrictions on the planet that we live in. You know, people are going cashless society these days. You know, they're going into Bitcoin. Eventually the internet is going to shut down. No one's going to have internet. My mum's trying to get me, or she's going to get me a satellite phone so we can contact each other without internet, but through satellite. And it's like my dad's going to pass away and I'm going to live in Australia. And that's why I'm going to school as well, so I can get my certificate, so I can get a job, for example. And that's all good and that's all well. But then there's times where you work 9 to 5, okay? And let's say you're not doing these paid advertising online and ClickFunnels. Then what's going to happen is it's going to be very hard to make events around people when you're not doing paid advertising. And when you're not doing ClickFunnels. Then it's very hard to make events around people because no one's going to know about your events. And how are you going to sell people your content when nobody knows about you? But then there's a thing that nobody needs to know about you. They just need to come to your event. But first you need to do paid advertising and ClickFunnels to have a landing page, to have a social media presence, all this kind of stuff, and monetize everything and integrate everything so that people can come to your events. So you can book a hotel nearby, so you can book a place nearby, pay for it, and have people come to your event so you can teach them something about life. You understand? And that's everything, you know, like as soon as you start doing that, or you're making events around people eventually, or whatever it is, you know, you're starting to get to a better stage in your life. You're starting to make money. You're starting to travel the world. You're starting to do everything yourself, you know. You're starting to do everything yourself, and you're starting to help yourself in ways that other people are not helping themselves with. You understand? Because you want that woman, you want that man, then you gotta be willing to make all the money of the world so you can provide and so that you can have a better body shape, better health, better wisdom, better habits, everything. You have to sacrifice some things, okay, so that you can live a greater lifestyle, so you can play better poker games, so that you can make better events at better levels. You understand? So you need to grow yourself in ways that you're coaching. You understand? You're making money, you're building your life, or whatever it is that you do. And you need to be growing yourself in the process and believing in something. You understand? Like, you have to believe in yourself. You have to make music in your own time. You have to do DJing in your own time. You have to do life coaching stuff in your time. You have to do art, any form of art, like writing or drawing or whatever it is. You have to do that in your own time without people forcing you to do it. No one's going to force you, okay? And no one's going to make it happen for you. Your life is now, okay? Your life is now. Your time is now. You have to make the most of it. So for me, today when I bought in for $120 for poker, I said to myself, I'm no longer going to play a tournament for poker that is under $10,000 in prize pool money. You know, I don't want to play shit games of poker. I don't want to play poor games of poker. I want to play the richer game of poker. You understand? And I'll afford it because I won't play poker for 20 days so that I can play one day within that 20 days for a good amount of money, okay? So that I can make even more money in the process, but also have a good game of poker. You understand? Because the smaller games in poker are the shit games in poker. You understand? And the bigger games in poker are the better games in poker. So today at poker, I basically got to experience how my poker table raises 1 to 5 blinds max. 1 to 5 blinds max. They raise, okay? While at a recent event I played, which was 600 buy-in, these people are fucking nuts. They're raising 10 blinds, 20 blinds. Like, they're raising so much. It's not a relaxed game of poker, you know? And it's like, yes, it's 20 minutes blinds, or it was 40 minutes blinds. And even though 40 minutes was the blind level, it's like, it didn't feel relaxed, that game. It was just raising, you know? And that's all good and well, you know? I lasted, in the World Series of Poker, I lasted 14 hours. But at the 600 buy-in, I lasted 3 hours. You know, because each poker game you play is different, okay? But that's why we have to play better games. We have to make better events. We have to develop ourselves. And we have to learn in the process of life, you know? We have to do something in life to help ourselves, to build information, to build products and sell it. Because let's say you don't sell your products online, then you will forever be poor. But let's say you want to sell your money online, or whatever it is you want to sell online, you can then make money in the process online. And isn't that a dream come true, to make money online eventually? To make money online. To make $1,000 in 3 hours, or $1,000 in one day, or $5,000 in one day. It's possible, but it's the thing that you have to do online. ClickFunnels and paid advertising. Dive in deep, learn it, start doing it, and have a social media presence. Eventually, all this engagement comes to your profile. You make a buzz about you online. People want to get your content because it helps people. And then you're making money online, and then you can have a wife or a husband. You can have kids in the world, whatever it is. And then eventually when you're making money online, then you can start making events around people. Because you're making money online. It's a form of income. You don't have to work 9 to 5. Or you can work 9 to 5 and make money online. It's like you're selling your products and everything. You're doing it yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. And then you're making yourself a someone in the world by making events around people. And now you are at that place you want to be at in your life. You're rich, you got a Lamborghini, you got a house, you got a wife, you got a husband, you got kids, you can now travel the world, all because you're making money online and because you're making events around people. It's that simple. We all want that phase of life. And you're playing better poker tournaments, okay? And you're making a legacy for yourself. So that's a dream. That's a dream. That's what everyone wants to do in life. Something along those lines. You know? And you have to get to that point. You know, you have to get to that point. But you have to get there slowly but surely. You have to start doing it as soon as possible. And it's all done from home. You understand? Your house will unlock your potential. Because inside of your house, you can create. You can make something come true in real life. You understand? So, being at home, I can write, I can make music, I can make life coaching programs, I can make a social media. I can work in my own time, I can do whatever I want to do and post it online. I can share my thoughts. I can build this thing about me online. I can share my ideas. And I can have fun in the process and make money online and eventually do in real life in front of people. And then travel the world doing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the whole idea. That's what we are all here for. You know what I'm saying? To live a great legacy, to help as many people as possible, to have friends and relationships, and to enjoy life to the fullest. You understand? That's all I have for you in this program. I hope that you've enjoyed. I hope that you share it with your friends. And see you guys in the next program.